What is going on? Guys, I am Venom 2 million. It is me, Venom 2 million. We about to have a great time. I got a nice block of time. A nice block of time to talk. We about to talk and talk and talk and talk and oh my God, we gonna talk some more. First of all, if you're just now joining me, welcome to the stream. The stream has just started for those watching not live. Then welcome to the stream. I'll fill you in. I just watched the Shocker gameplay. If you don't know what gameplay that is, then I will put it in the description right now, because it's not in the description now if you're looking. Some people, you may not have seen it before, and it was your first time seeing it. That was my first time seeing it, and boy, oh boy, you see the title of this video. And if you are a long time viewer of me, then you probably are sitting there scratching your heads. I saw some people go, some people were going, I'm not about to fall for that. Now, before we really begin, can you hear me, everybody? Can you hear me? Am I not loud enough? Am I too loud? Let me see. Because if you can't hear me, then there's an issue. If we're good, then we're good. All right, so they say that you can hear me loud and clear. If you've been watching me for a long time, some people I saw earlier, some people were like, Venom is trolling. He's trolling because everybody, it was pissed. They were mad. They were pissed off because people get pissed off. Why? Because, you know, this is their baby. This is like their baby. And when someone says something that they don't like about their baby, then they get a little defensive. Like a parent. It's like, how dare you speak about my child? Well, I assure you, I'm the most honest person on the internet here. I'm the most honest person. And that's why I speak about your child that way, because honestly, it's not your child. It's all of our children. When we want our children to be beautiful, to grow up and prosper, and that's all I want was a beautiful baby. The beautiful baby Spider-Man. So now, I'm going to put this in the description, and then we're going to talk about what we just saw. We're going to talk about the E3 thing. If you saw my video from yesterday, my video for my friends, we were cracking up. My friends, as soon as the conference ended, we recorded a nice little initial reaction, and pretty much we all had the same sentiment, the same rationale that, yo, that looked like a Spider-Man game, you know. Let me put this in the description. Upon looking at that gameplay, and looking at what we got yesterday, and me just now watching that, and I wanted to watch it live because I just wanted to, you know. I felt like I should share that experience live, even though it's boring because it's just me sitting there watching. I can't go, you know, I can't fake it. I gotta be honest. I gotta be, you know, flat out with it. So that gameplay yesterday, let me first start off there. That gameplay yesterday, y'all, Sinister 6. Do you, first of all, wait a minute. Did y'all see it, though? I don't think y'all saw it. See, that's the difference between me and a lot. I don't think y'all saw it, though. That gameplay. The vulture, the rhino. Did you see it, though? Y'all? And then the Lord, y'all, Spider-Man PS4 looks remarkable. It looks amazing. It looks like, oh shit. Y'all, that game look dope. It look amazing, bro. It looks amazing. It looks amazing. The Amazing Spider-Man. No, I'm playing with y'all. I'm playing with y'all. Some people are immediate. Dog, I knew he was. No. It really does look amazing. Like the game looks beautiful. It looks great. It looks. It looks like the. I am looking forward to playing this game. I am looking, y'all. When the demo started, right? I didn't know it was Spider-Man. And let me just paint this picture for y'all real quick. I didn't know it was Spider-Man. Me and my friends, we in a truck, the truck that we filmed the video on. We in the truck, we watching the conference off of my phone because we're not at home. We're not with TVs. We're out at a barbecue and stuff. But we gonna watch E3, okay? It's a holiday. We gonna watch E3. So, we sitting down. I got my barbecue, because I was eating good. Had my barbecue. I had me some lemonade, some Simply lemonade, by the way. It was great. So we watching it. We watching. Then the gameplay started to say raft. I'm like, what is that? And then we see Spidey. I'm like, okay. And I shut up. I ain't say nothing. I shut up. I sit back. I'm just like these. Let me bring the camera. I'm just like these. Arms folded, watching. Show me something. Make me excited, right? The game start, he get in, Spider-Man get inside there. He get inside that prison. Oh my God. He just start just beating them, just effortless, just beating there. I was like, dog. Yo. Okay. Continue. Electro, I thought this was a chase, not a freaking walk. He didn't say that, but immediately I went there. I was like, yo. Okay. And then we see Vulture. I'm like, all right, okay. Then Ryan, okay. Scorpion, okay. And then the gameplay ends. The one thing I didn't like, because first of all, I like the fact that they showed like the that mission was the scope of that mission. It was big, which makes me think maybe there'll be missions that are on larger scale, like larger scaled missions, so that you may not just have a mission when you're in one environment, but it may be like you have like a mission that spans on, maybe example, the subway fight. Right now I think about how that subway fight between Mr. Negative and Spider-Man is going to be, because perhaps it'll be on a larger scale. It won't just be, in the subway car, but it'll be like, it'll start off Spider-Man chasing and then it leading to the subway system, the train station, and then it getting on, like the fight happening, and like within where maybe the server room, something we saw in the trailers, and then that fight continually moving. See, I can't even talk. Continually moving until you get onto the subway, and that fight taking place within that confined area, and then you perhaps protecting the civilians, something like that. And that makes me think about the larger scale of the missions. The Shocker gameplay that we just saw, that Shocker gameplay was sweet. Now, before I continue with the reveling, that this game does look like the other Spider-Man games. It does. That Shocker gameplay, like that Shocker fight, I was just like, this looks like the main Spider. I mean, it does. Stop it. It does. It looks like the Amazing. It does. But what makes me excited is the fact that everything within the game looks great. Everything within the game looks great. It looks great. People will still people are still gonna be mad at the fact that I'm saying what I'm saying now. It looks amazing though, but it does look like the Amazing Spider-Man. But it looks remarkable. And for me, what's telling the vibes that I got, I got Spider-Man from the PlayStation 1 vibe. I got that vibe. Then I got the Ultimate Spider-Man vibe with the whole Electro thing. The Electro thing was like straight up like taken out of Ultimate Spider-Man. He almost said, if he don't, I thought he was about to say, it's supposed to be a chase, not a freaking walk in the park. I was like, oh my God, I started having PTSD. For those of y'all that's been watching me for a long time, you remember 5-6 years ago, I did Venom Time, and that Electro fight, y'all, that Electro fight, but, you know, I just got the vibes. I was like, yo, I'm just feeling this nostalgia all here. Look at my blankets and sheets. Anyway, I just feel all this nostalgia. I was like, yo, just. And all of that is because they took these things that worked and they incorporated in. And again, yes, it does look like the Amazing Spider-Man. Yes, it does. But it's everything that was right about those games in here, and that's what's up. I'm like, oh my God. With that being said, the game look amazing. That open world, bruh. That's what I've been waiting to see. That open world. Does the swinging look as good as Spider-Man 2? No. But that swinging look good. That swinging look good, bro. That swinging look good. Duh. He was swinging. And then, when something else, this is weird. Now I remember, and maybe you guys, I'm gonna go to the chat for this one. With the in the chat, it said that no, I'm sorry. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. Do you guys remember Insomniac talking about in the Spider-Man game, whenever you hit somebody off the side of the roof, like he'll supposedly save them. Do you guys remember that? Because I remember throughout that and the gameplay, that free roam, like here, I'll show y'all a little bit of it. I'm not gonna show too much of it because this portion of the stream and is a part of that video, the video that people, my subscribers, can watch. And I'm not, you ain't copyright striking me, Sony. I know you, Sony, you ain't copyright striking me. I'm good. You ain't copyright striking me. But if y'all maybe y'all do, maybe y'all don't remember, but I remember brother Insomniac, somebody saying that they make sure that people ain't dying, and shoot, it looked like people was dying to me. It looked like he was killing people. People was falling off that roof, and it looked like he was hitting them with the intention of, hey, can you fly? Oh, you think you can? Let's see. Like it was like he was like, oh, you can fly? Okay, let's see. And he just hitting people off. I'm like, all right, Spider-Man, just hit him off, I guess. He hitting people off the buildings and stuff. And they flying and not flying, falling, and I'm trying to find it. I'm gonna pull it up for y'all because I just want to make sure. And let me look in the chat, make sure. Maybe I'm crazy. I could be crazy. And listen. A lot of y'all already think I'm crazy. But, he kicked 2 dudes. Now, do y'all remember Insomniac saying that he's supposed to be, whenever he kicked people off, when, he stops them from falling off the building. But in that gameplay, he like, bye-bye. And it ain't just like no accidental. It's like he kicking people. They flying 10 feet and then off the building. He kicking people. They going through crates. Like, it's like threw crates off the building. I'm like, he just killing people. I'm like, all right, Spider-Man, go ahead. And then they got the nerve at the end of the gameplay segment to have, they're all webbed up. They was not webbed up. They was on the ground splat. They splatted. They splatted. Spider-Man splatting people. They splatting. Okay? They splatting. Do y'all remember? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Y'all ain't saying nothing in the chat. Y'all ain't saying nothing in the chat. Listen. That's what I remember Insomniac saying. And dude, he ain't shoot. They going off. They falling. Now, let me talk about this real quick. Within that segment that we got from E3, if you noticed, first of all, everybody all of a sudden there's this prison breakout. There's a prison breakout. The game starts off with wait a minute, hold on, stop. For those of you watching, you can also see the chat at the same time as I see the chat. Fantasy Connect just said, nah, Venom, look again. There's frames where there are tripwires attached to them. Now, Fantasy Connect, I would like to, before we go, because I'm going to go down this path with you, and I want everybody to see it. Fantasy Connect, I'm going to, yes. Before we go down this path, I want to give you the chance to rectify what you just said. I want to give you the chance to rectify because what you just said was that, I'll read it again. We'll read it again. Nah, Venom, look again. There's frames where there are tripwires attached to them. So what you're saying is that no, Spider-Man did not kick them off of the building and they did not go splat. Spider-Man saved them and attached tripwires to them. That is what you just said in front of everyone. Now, in front of everyone. Everyone has heard it. Everyone has read it. I have brought attention to it. So with that being said, I'm going to give you the chance. Because from what I saw, people went splat. Now, as I speak, I'm going to pull up this gameplay because I feel as if I am wrong, then I would like to be corrected. I would like for everyone to see that I'm wrong. Spider-Man was not splatting people. He did not say, Bobby, you think you can fly? Well, let's see. He said, I can, I'll kick you 30 feet, but I'll save your life. That's... So we're gonna find out right now. Spider-Man PS4, do gameplay. All right, hold on. Let's look for it because again, I could be wrong, and if I am, then that's all right with me. That is all right with me. It does not hurt my feelings because again, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. So we're gonna pull it up. And let's see. All right, so we got the Shocker fight. We got not that one. No. Here, the free roam. Okay, we're gonna look on this one. Okay, so this is the free roam. We're gonna go to when he's fighting the people on the roof. All right. So this person he's fighting. Okay, I just want to see if he's saving folks, cause I didn't see it. If he did, then that's great. I mean, if he didn't, I don't really care. I just thought it was funny that he was just kicking people and they flying off the building. Spider-Man's strong as heck. Okay, so I think I know what you're talking about right there. Here, we'll go right here. So he webs this guy. The web, it looked like it connects to the building, but it also looked like it it followed because of him doing the move. Let's keep going. Hold on. Let's look, because if I personally, from that frame, it didn't look like it was purposeful. Like, it looked like that was a coincidence. There's a frame where he like hits somebody and they fly far off the building. Hold on. Let's try to find it. Let's try to get it, because I want to see it. This looked weird to me. Like I don't really like that. Like, it looked like it was glitching. It looked like the game was glitching out or something. Okay, here we go. That dude just fell off. There wasn't no web. Did he fall off? Hold on, let's see. Oh no, he didn't fall off. Okay, cool. He ain't fall off. Spider-Man ain't kill him. Maybe I was just maybe I'm losing. Hold on. Cause I think I just saw a dude die. Oh man. Oh, did he? I don't know. See, not now. Hey, Fantasy Connect, you may be right, man. You may be right. You may be right. Maybe he wasn't kicking people off. I don't know though, cause I remember I was laughing. And the camera keep moving and stuff. Hey man, it's unknown. It's unknown. I give you it. Sure, but to me, I don't know. I don't know. Back to where I was going originally. Okay, Fantasy Connect. Right now, you get the benefit of the doubt. You get the benefit of the doubt. Okay. I do think though it looked like people was it looked like it. I don't know. But it's okay. All right. Anyway, back to my point. Now, if you noticed in the beginning, or no, I'm sorry. Well, yeah. The prison break. The people they're breaking out of prison. They're breaking out, right? They're at prison breaking out. Then when it's all five of them, because Martin Lee shows up making it five, then I guess you didn't see anyone fall out. I'm going to have to like download the video and edit it and like just go through frame by frame and see what I see. Anyway, when they all get there, Martin Lee says he said not to kill him or whatever. Like, they're working for someone, and then at the end somebody shows up. Now, what's interesting is people are trying to figure out whether or not the person that showed up at the end is there to help Spider-Man or not. Now, this was answered. And I'm trying to find where it was answered, because I should have found it beforehand. I was out all day. I'm trying to, because hold on. I found it, I think I saw it on Twitter, Insomniac or somebody. They answered what or who that was to a degree. They didn't say who it was, but they answered whether or not it was a friend or a foe. See what I did there? That's a Spider-Man game. Fun fact that I never played, because why would I? Spider-Man PS4. If anybody can find it too, let me know in the chat as well if you know what I'm talking about, because I would like to, I would love it if you guys could tell me. But they said it was a villain. And I'm trying to find where I saw it. Villain at the end of the trailer. Okay, I'm on IGN right now. You guys said it was in the PlayStation live stream today when they said it was a villain. Okay, here, let's look at this. I'm on IGN right now. Ooh, that's not IGN. Okay, one moment. That way I can make sure it's IGN. it brought me back to let's see. Now, yeah, so this website right here, who is Spider-Man PS4's mystery villain? From the Electron gameplay footage and a taste of the plot. In a page taken out of the new Avengers Breakout comic, Electro attacks supervillains, bloop, 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 and he's soon joined by Rhino. On the surface, it might seem like we didn't get much of the... Here it is. React to seeing a mysterious villain just as the footage cuts off, leaving us in suspense. On the surface, but after scouring the trailer and poking around online, we came up with evidence that points to the... Okay, recognize the villain. Wait, you... Anyway, my point is this. I think that it's Goblin. I think that it's Norman Osborn. I think that it's Norman Osborn, and I'll tell you why I think it's Norman Osborn. First of all, the point that they keep referring to, like Electro's like, do you like my new suit? And he's talking about, do you like, wait, I think, did they say that in here? When the bright light mechanical world, the villain also. Anyway, it's like, do you like my new suit? Wilson Fisk. At first I thought Wilson Fisk, but Wilson Fisk is a little... I think it's too on the nose. This is why I think it's Norman Osborn. I think that Norman Osborn... Well, now I'm beginning to second guess. I was going to say that I think it's Norman Osborn because Norman Osborn... It looks like at his at the press conference, there's an explosion that happens, almost like Martin Lee tries to kill him. Perhaps if it's Norman Osborn, they tried to fake Norman's death or fake something of that matter for some reason. I don't know, that could be convoluted. See, now I'm like really, really beginning to think, and I'm starting to incorporate the things that I created for my story within it. Because in the trailer, in the first gameplay thing, we see that Norman Osborn, there's an explosion that happens at his rally, or at his Re-elect Norman Osborn campaign thing. And it would make sense if Norman dies, right? If he's dead or in the hospital, and then that reveal when it's Norman, and it's probably like early in the like midway, maybe early in the game where it's revealed that Norman is their boss or whatever. Then it's like, wait, that's why he says, wait, you, because you're supposed to be in the hospital or you're dead and you're my friend's dad. And wait a minute, what's going on? Perhaps, and then we yes, K Stubb says it in the chat. He said, just like in the, in that what we got, that collector's edition, there's a box and it's Spider-Man on top of it and the rest is covered and it says Raft. So there's something's happening. Something's happening. That's connected. It's a connection. I think, though, it's Norman. I think it's Norman Osborn, and I think he's dressed up as the Goblin, which is strange. Perhaps it'll be hinted at within the game. Like what I said was the Goblin, at least in my story, the Goblin already has existed once, and I cemented that early on because why not? The Goblin's already existed once within my idea, so I think that if the Goblin has already existed, then it's like, wait, you, because it's like you're the Goblin, and then wait a minute, you're Norman. Wait, what? And Norman. But then why would Martin Lee try to kill Norman? Because that's what it looks like happens. It looks like he tries to kill Norman in that gameplay, in that story trailer that we got, where the thing blows up. You guys know what I'm talking about? Where the re-elect Osborn for mayor thing blows up. It looks like he was trying to take him out. So is it all just this convoluted mess where they're working for Norman and Norman is like, I'm the man in the shadows the entire time? Is it Wilson Fisk? Wilson Fisk is in prison. Wilson Fisk is in prison. There's that connection as well. There's a number of different things. Then Yuri Watanabe, in that gameplay, how did she get back to New York? She's talking about like they're escaping. I got to get back or whatever. How are you getting back? The helicopter crashed. What if it's her? What if she's the bad guy? What if she becomes the bad guy? That's something. That's an interesting idea as well. But as I said, these are just ideas. These are just ideas that I'm having. The game looks amazing. That gameplay, that open world, does it look like they made Spider-Man? Yes. Yes. Okay. Don't lie to yourself. People lying. It does. It looks like Spider-Man, but it looks great. It looks great. With that being said, is this gonna be like the best superhero game ever? What does this mean for like other Marvel games? What does this mean for other Marvel games? Are these next Marvel games like is this bar being set now? Is this bar being set where like now Marvel games have to appeal to this? This is where we need to be right here at the Spider-Man PS4 level. Is that? I think so. I think that this bar is being set. And I think that with that being said, that games will have to exceed it. The next Spider-Man game is going to have to exceed this one. This Spider-Man game is already amazing. The next one gotta, the Marvel's Avengers game, which, by the way, where you at, though? We're gonna talk about that in a moment. We're gonna talk about that. I gotta get this Spider-Man stuff out. I gotta get these games, people talking in chat. Y'all said Doc Ock. What if it's Doc Ock? Ooh, what if it is Doc Ock? Wait, what if Doc Ock works with Peter as a scientist at wherever he works? What if Doc Ock is his boss? And then it's like, wait, because of that connection. He said, did you see the Avengers Tower in the skyline and the demo at E3? I did not see the Avengers skyline. I did not. The Amazing Spider-Man had great but were poorly executed. Spider-Man PS4 is getting this good ideas and making a good job with them. Sure, I agree. I definitely agree. I definitely think that they are taking everything that worked and putting it in this game. Is that a bad thing? No. Is it a good thing? Sure. It could be. It looked dope. It looked dope. Venom. We already went to Raft and Web of Shadows, breaking out the Tinkerer. No innovation whatsoever. Listen, the game looks sweet, okay? It looks sweet. It looks sweet. We can't sit here and you can't lie and be like, oh my God. It doesn't look sweet. The game looks sweet, bro. It looks sweet. The purpose of my video yesterday. Hold on. Let me get my stuff. The purpose of yesterday's video was to get the initial reaction from me and people that are not Spider-Man fans. People that are they're not just the general public, but they're not us, They're not us. He said, bro, you got a wedgie. I don't, but I appreciate you. What was I about to say? The purpose of it was to get the reaction from people that do not care about Spider-Man. To get the actual reaction. And they don't care. They don't care about Spider-Man. They don't. They want a good game, but They don't care about it. So, and they played the other Spider-Man games, so they look at it. They're like, okay, you know, that's cool. It's cute. You know, it's cute. People got mad. The comments. Hey, you want to laugh? If y'all want to laugh, and some of y'all are in here actually. Some of y'all are in here. If you want a great laugh, if you want to laugh at people getting pissed, I'm talking about getting pissed. I'm talking about to the point where they will cuss out your grandma, your grandmama's grandmama, for making your grandmama, for making your mama, for making you. Go to that. One person was like, Venom, your one friend literally single-handedly ruined your last video. People were pissed. They're like, how dare you? People, Venom, you're a hater. Okay, and somebody was like, and then some people got racist, and I was like, and I blocked them. But it's like, yo, y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Some of y'all crazy. Some of y'all nuts. Some of y'all nuts. Some of y'all are cuckoo. Y'all getting a little too damn mad. You're like, how dare you talk about the Spider-Man getting, like, I felt like we were gonna have a conniption and an aneurysm and start crying. And me and my friends were having a ball talking about it, but check out that video if you want to laugh about that. Game looked dope. That open world, oh my god! I'm just thinking about the possibilities. I'm just thinking about the possibilities of what can be done, what will be done, but what could be done. You know, it's so great to see the game grow, the game become better versions of, like, the game be good, the game be of quality. You know, that's what I'm excited to see the game become of quality. Flame of Udon says, did you see Shocker Side Mission gameplay? Yeah, I played that. I watched that at the beginning of this stream. For those, again, watching, for those watching this not live, then, you know, you can't see it because I cut it out. But I watched it and I thought it was dope. I thought it was great. The Shocker mission looked like the Amazing Spider-Man. It looked like a mission out of the Amazing Spider-Man, which is, it did. Listen, you got to be honest. People ain't gonna be honest. Listen, I'm honest. But it looked great. It looked great. It looked like a better rendition of the Amazing Spider-Man. Here we go. He said, Venom, they just came out with another free roaming video. Oh, okay. I'm going to check that out after the stream because I'm not going to watch it during the stream. He said 30 minutes. Whoa. Bro, Venom, do you think there's going to be, they're going to be fighting with the bosses or just how it was in the Wrath missions cutscenes? That's something to talk about. So, I found it strange that when you got to that when Spider-Man got up there with all of them, that he didn't fight. You know, like, it was a cutscene. Like, you didn't play. That was a little weird. I was like, why can't I play? Why can't you play that? And then, like my friend said, lose. Or, you know, or, like, why can't you? Why can't you get overwhelmed? That would be sweet. It'd be this moment where, like, they're all around you, and you gotta, like, dodge, and then do. That's a missed opportunity. But, again, you know, whatever, what can you do? Does that mean there are gonna be a lot of segments like that in the game? No, but it doesn't mean that there won't be. You know, it could be. It could be. I don't know. With that being said, though, it does look sweet. It looks so good, man. It looks so good. He said, there better be a Sinister Six boss fight. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know there's going to be a Sinister Six boss fight. Oh, you know. Oh, you know. Come on, now. You know it's going to be a Sinister Six boss fight. You know it. And I'm just looking forward to seeing that Sinister Six boss fight. He said apparently we need more QTEs. Are you talking about what I said? Because I'm 100% certain, K Stubbs, that I said nothing about a QTE. My friend in the video yesterday, he said that, but that's not what I just said. I said, what if you're standing on this plane and they run up and you have to dodge or whatever, and then doop 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 doop. That's what I said. So you can put your laughing smiley faces somewhere else. Was that condescending and rude? Imagine this. Imagine if I made videos talking like some people talk on the internet. That would be something. That would be something. Do you think Miles will have his power? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, the point my friend was making in regards to having having that moment be a QTE was just the fact that it was a cutscene where it didn't have to be. It didn't have to be a cutscene. It could have been gameplay. It could have been. Why wasn't it? That's what my friend was saying. Why wasn't it gameplay? Nobody knows. The world may never know. With that being said, I want to continue talking about something that people may not know about because, I've been to a million. And I've been off this Spider-Man hype train for a while. Does it mean I'm on it now? No. Okay. But it looked good. It looks so good. Does this mean, because I feel like some people, I am not at all taking back anything that I said because I still feel the exact same way. The game is not showing anything new. The game is showing things that we've seen before. But they're showing things that we've seen before in a better light. And that's just so... Oh! I'm just so happy about that. He said, can you answer my question you just wrote? What's the question that you wrote? Repeat the question. Repeat the question. Yeah, repeat the question. Repeat the question. And then Spidey fan, hey Venom, would you like me to DM you some open world gameplay from the booths? You can, sure. I'll take it. People get pissed about gameplay where you're forced to lose. A cutscene is better for that as it's less frustrating. That's that stuff I'm talking about. That's that stuff I'm talking about. And you know what? I ain't even say nothing yet about that. But let me go there for a minute. This, wait, what's your name? Let me think. Time. I'm where'd you go? I'm trying to stall because I'm trying to find it. Here it is, Fantasy Connect. Oh, Fantasy Connect. You in this defending of this game is getting on my mother loving nerves. That's the second time this live stream. You just said that gameplay should not happen in a game. And the reason why you said it was to defend this game. You just said, let me just make this clear, what you just did. I said that the game should have a segment of gameplay. And you said a cutscene is better. I want everybody to think about that. Now we gonna continue. We had a moment of silence to process what you just said because you were defending this game. And now we gonna move past it. All right, so for those of you that don't know, you can go to the Daily Bugle. Daily Bugle. They have articles up right now talking about stuff in this. And this is what's it, over here they talking about Electro and how he got arrested and put into this jail cell. It's like sci-fi and all that, blah, blah, blah. And we see him get kicked out or, escape. How he escapes? Anyway, what's interesting is this. Talks about Norman Osborn here. Norman Osborn has put forth this legislation in which he can be reelected for a third term. So he's already been mayor twice. Now he wants to be reelected for a third term, which is crazy. It's nuts. Then J. Jonah Jameson over here. J. Jonah Jameson, he's retired, or he's left the Daily Bugle, and he's starting his podcast. That's what this is talking about. And then this is talking about Wilson Fisk and him owning the city and things like that. Then it's talking about who is Spider-Man. And you got Brian I, Jacinda C, and James S. I wonder who those people are. Then you're talking about this person is breaking in to rich people's homes. And if the police don't do something about it, then the rich people are going to hire someone else to take care of it. That's probably the DLC. And then you got the Empire State University. So that's really cool. That's interesting. And this is the issue 1, so we can assume that they're going to be updating this regularly. It reminds me of the Amazing Spider-Man 1's marketing campaign, because they did that with Amazing Spider-Man 1 marketing, the movie, when they had the Daily Bugle had its own blog, and they were like updating this stuff and adding stuff. It was pretty cool. So yeah, and Ben Urich. Yep, Ben Urich was in there. Somebody asked a question. Can you repeat that question? Can you put the question back? Somebody said, Venom, can you answer my question? I never got the chance to answer your question. I want to answer your question. Can you repeat your question? I'm sorry. He said, can you scroll up? It ain't that far. Okay, I'm gonna keep scrolling then. I'm gonna scroll up because I do want to read your question. Venom, do you think the Sinister Six boss fight will be the last battle? Because I believe there's gonna be a big twist at the end. Well, it's possible, but I feel like they should encapsulate the fact that whomever is the big bad is the big bad, meaning at the end you just fight whoever the big bad is. In my opinion, Norman Osborn, you just fight whoever, you fight Norman Osborn. And I think that that's a part of the secret for who else is there. And it could be all 6 of them. It could very well be the Raft thing is covering all 6 of the individuals. But I don't know. It would make sense in terms of the size. But what if it is just one person? And what if it's the Green Goblin, and we know he probably like the Hulk Green Goblin, like the ultimate Green Goblin. Still wonder how much Peter Parker gameplay there will be. Probably not a lot. Probably like a little bit, but not too much. A little bit. Telltale Spider-Man ? Smiley face. Ha ha ha. No. Listen, I would just make the Spider-Man game like the system that I did. Like I said, I feel like Insomniac has so many tricks up their sleeves, and they're just not telling us everything. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. People say rate the game. Oh, do you want me to rate the game from what we have right now? I mean, I can tell you what I think. So as of right now, I think the game is doing great. I think the game looks great. I love what we're seeing. I have accepted that this that this game is what it is, and I now just see the places in which they are just bettering the aspects that we are familiar with. They're just bettering it, and I'm just grateful for the fact that that's being bettered. And you know, it looks like a fun experience. I can't give it a number, but when the game comes out, I can't give it a number. From everything that we're seeing, I think the game is going to get an 8. A 8, around the 8-9 range, which is great. That's a great game. Okay. Let's keep. Let me scroll down. Because I'm a little bit too high up. That's like saying you're no. Do you still hate Evan? When did I ever hate Evan? I never hated Evan. Evan is cool. What are you talking about? Did you see Spider-Man PS4 confirmed to be rated T for blood, drug, reference, language, and violence? I did see that. I did. Will it be as good as God of War? I'm gonna give my answer and it's gonna piss everybody off. Hell no. Will I play it more than God of War? Yes. Will it be better? But it's gonna be good though. It's gonna be good. Hey Venom, what do you think of the web swinging of the Electro chase? Because a few webs seemed off. The web swinging is not Spider-Man 2. This is what Lucas has been saying. This is what I've been saying. But with that being said, it still works. It also does look a bit off sometimes, but it still works. I think it looks. It's up there. It's probably like under Web of Shadows. I would say Spider-Man 2, maybe Ultimate Spider-Man, maybe Spider-Man 3, Web of Shadows, then this maybe. That's what it, at least looking, you know, it just looks like that. But again, it still looks sweet. Still look dope. I'm just bro, way to skip like a million questions because I'm trying to catch up. If I missed your question, just I'm sorry, just retype it. I'm sorry. Do you think MJ knows Peter Spider-Man in the game? It's already confirmed she does. Yes. She knows. I want it to be better than God of War. I think it could be. Anything could happen. Do you see it as a 9 out of 10? Maybe I'm crazy. I see it as an 8 out of 10. I mean, if people give it a 9, I wouldn't be that shocked. But for me, it looks more like an 8.5, which is still great. It keeps jumping. Maybe I should use my phone for the chat because the computer is just jumping too much and it's kind of pissing me off. So we're gonna use the phone because that way. All right. Let me scroll back to where I was. He said Aunt May is the main villain. That's funny. Do you have any ideas for fun Marvel Spider-Man characters, cameos you'd like to see in the game? I have ideas, but I don't think there will be any cameos. I don't think any other heroes will pop up in the game. I could be wrong, but I don't think any other heroes. If some were to pop up, Daredevil. Bring in Daredevil. Bring him in. Bring me my Daredevil. That's it. You don't need nobody else. Bring in Matt Murdock. Do I think it's going to happen? No. Nope. Okay. Bro, turn the shutter speed up on your camera. I'm on a laptop webcam, and it's really not great. The reason why I was trying to set up something else, but I couldn't this time. Next time, it's gonna be, what I'm saying. But I know it's irrelevant, but did you know 7 Webheads deleted his Facebook recently? I did not know that. Do you like the character designs for the villains? They look very safe. The character designs look very safe. They're very technological, which, I mean, it's fine. But they're technological. It's safe. They they played it safe, which is what I would call a lot of the things in this game. But better safe than sorry, and I still think everything looks good. And when all the villains were there, I just got the vibe of Spider-Man PS1. I was just like, oh, and Josh Keaton is playing Electro. I just was like, oh my gosh, it's Spider-Man PS1. Like Mac Gargan, I was like, Mac, look at Mac. Hey, wait a minute. I do want to show y'all something. I want to, y'all, please. Oh my God. Now this. This was funny, and I know I'm not the only one that laughed at this. Me and my friends, we were cracking up. Hold on, let me try to find this. I gotta find this because this was funny. All right, look at this, y'all. Hold on. This had me cracking up. Like, so y'all remember in the gameplay, right? In the gameplay at E3, the E3 gameplay, when he fighting, he gets stabbed, right? He get the little shot. Dog. Wait a minute, y'all. Y'all ain't see it. Wait. Look at this. Look at dog. My man Martin Lee got buck on him. Kicked the mess out of that dude. Look. Little weak kick too. It was weak. He was like, ugh. And they start jumping him, dog. They start jumping Spider-Man. Why they make Spider-Man a punk? Why he get punked out? And it just start with Martin Lee little fake kick. Yeah, Spider-Man, take this. That was just funny. Me and my friends was cracking up with that kick. Because it's like, it looks weak. It looks weak, y'all. And it does. Look, hold on, wait. Just one more time. Because maybe y'all didn't see how weak that kick looked. Look at this kick. Look. Hey, it looked weak. And then they all start. Why they make my man why they make my man Spider-Man look weak, dog? He just got the mess beat out of him. And then the villain show up at the end. Oh my God. And another reason why you know it's a villain. They dragged Spider-Man over to the edge, so they knew he was coming. They said, don't kill him. He said, don't kill him. He said, you like my suit. He dragged Spider-Man's over to the edge, and then the thing appears. The person appears. So, it's a villain. But, yo, that was just funny to me. I was like, why they just punk my man Spider-Man out like that? Like, he just got the mess beat out of him. Y'all. And I don't think, maybe it was supposed to be funny. That... He said, why they do that? Why they do that to Spidey? Why did he do that to Spider-Man? 8 years. 8 years. He's an experienced Spider-Man. He was like, that was just funny. I'm sorry. It was funny. It was funny that they kicked the mess out of that. Martin Lee kicked Spider-Man. And it was weak because they had the camera back and they just showed. That was funny, dog. I'm sorry. That was funny. I don't think, like, maybe nobody, maybe y'all caught it. Yeah, y'all say y'all caught that. That was funny when he kicked him. That was funny. And they made Spider-Man look like a little punk. They made him look like a little punk. But it's all right. Because when we get the game, we're going to show them who the real punk is, okay? We're going to, what, you feel me? You feel me? Unless it's a cutscene, then it's all right. then I can't wop wop wop. But it's cool because Fantasy Connect said that gameplay can be frustrating. Yeah, I'm not letting you lay that down. Gameplay can be frustrating. So, on to more questions, and then we move on to the other games like Marvel Avengers and Superman. That was just funny. Are you still gonna be more critical about the game? I am. What are you talking? All right, so let me just tell y'all, because people don't understand. People don't get it. When I said I'm gonna be critical, I mean honest. Like, that's all I mean. And when you say, I'll give you an example of not being honest. Fantasy Connect says something silly like gameplay is frustrating in a game. That's not honest. You can say like a certain aspect of blah blah blah. It's like you having to run back and forth and do that's annoying, but you make a statement like gameplay is frustrating in a game. That's not honest. That makes no sense. You make a statement like when you see in the game that somebody teleports, you see it, and then you go, no, they didn't. That's not being honest. So when I say I'm being critical, I'm being honest. And some people can't do that. Some people can't. Like, gameplay is frustrating in a game. That's not honest. That makes no sense. Oh, I don't want to play that part. I would much rather watch it. The only reason you're saying that is because it's tied to... I'm talking about something that, honestly, you care about. If it was anything else, you would never say anything like that. You wouldn't be over here defending Shaq Fu. You wouldn't defend Shaq Fu. So why are you going to defend Spider-Man? Especially when it comes to a game that you care about? He said, yeah, that's not what he said. Okay. Okay. So, you said that when you're playing a game and you're forced to lose, that can be frustrating. A cutscene is better. Well, what if you're not forced to lose? What if, regardless of what happens, you lose? Like, even if you win, you lose. Or even if you lose, you lose. It's gameplay. That was the whole point. It's gameplay. Like, we would rather play it than watch it. You're saying that a cutscene is better. No. That was the point. That's the point. That's what I was talking about. That's what we were talking about. So when you say, am I still going to be critical? Yes, I'm going to be honest. I'm never not going to be honest. Ever. Which is why when I'm doing people are shocked. And again, maybe people are just shocked because of the fact that I've been this entire time saying, oh, I mean, it looks like this. It looks like the main Spider-Man. It looks like this. It looks like that. It looks like this. It looks like that. And like now I'm saying it looks amazing. So I guess maybe people are shocked. But the thing that's never changed is the fact that I always wanted this game to be amazing. I wanted this game to be great. And it looks great. But it still looked like the other games. And I said that it's looked great. I've said it other times. Just now, it's like, well, that's it. The game is what it is. Insomniac done made it. And that's how it is. It looked good and it looked good. Is it new? It looked good though. It looked good. That's where I've been. That's where I'm at. That's where I've been at. That's all that. Okay. I guess Venom can't like certain aspects of the game now. I don't know what that means, so I'm just gonna move on until you clarify. Do you think Spider-Man PS4 and the Avengers Project will be connected? No, no. Avengers Project, Spider-Man PS4, they not connected. No, no, no. You wanna know why? Because the Avengers Project is gonna be Square Enix's Destiny. It's gonna be like Marvel, but Destiny, meaning it's its own franchise. So if you want to think of a Marvel game universe, think of the Avengers Project as that, meaning you have a game that has all these characters, and then, wow, and then you have, and then you have different elements or different DLC or story packs that tell the stories of different characters, individual characters within it, meaning like you would have a Wolverine story that's like a Wolverine game, but it takes place within the Avengers Project. That's why it's being called the Avengers Project and not like the Avengers game, you know, because it's like a bigger thing. It's a bigger thing, self-contained thing. It's not like or a bigger expansive thing. It's not a like self-contained thing. And personally, Spider-Man PS4 doesn't need to be connected to that. You know, it doesn't need to be. You know, it doesn't need to be. It's not necessary. I'm trying to read everybody's comments. That had me in tears when Mr. Negative didn't do anything to him and then he kicked him. Yeah, that was funny. It was funny. Okay, let me keep scrolling, and then I'm going to move on to the next part. What's your favorite villain? I don't know. Either Venom or Green Goblin. Venom with the web swinging. What's your opinion on the fact he can swing and run on the ground at the same time? He always swings above the ground. On the fact he can swing and run on the ground at the same time, he always swings above the ground. I'm not understanding. Are you saying? I don't know. Do you think Gwen Stacy has possibly already happened in the Spider-Man PS4 universe? I think it's possible, but it all depends on if the Goblin has already existed. So it's possible. Maybe, but no. Maybe not. Can already hear people saying that the version of Peter Parker Spider-Man the game is better than the MCU portrayals Holland. Yeah. Awesome. The people interact with Spidey pretty well in other gameplays. Okay, so when I watch some other gameplays, I'm expecting to see that interaction looking nice. You feel? Looking nice. You feel me? Because I want to see it. LMAO, you thought they would show the Superman game. You think that's funny? You think that's funny? Okay. You think that's funny? Okay, I'm about to screenshot your comment. You think that's funny? You think it's funny? Okay. Dark Tales Production. I got you. You think it's funny? LOL. LMAO. You thought they will show the Superman game. Let me just take this. You think that's funny? You think that's funny? Okay. Hey Venom, do you think MJ could die? Yeah, but probably not. Fantasy Connect said, I said forced loss is frustrating. You did say that. But you also, your point is that you don't want gameplay, you want a cutscene. That's your point. And then you can say, yeah, because it's a forced loss. All right. You don't want gameplay, you want a cutscene. I'm saying instead of watching what happened, you just play it. Regardless if it's forced loss or not. I'd rather play it than just watch it in a game. If it's possible. That's what I'm getting at. You said no. Ho 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 ho. Okay, Avengers Towers in the game. Yep. If you don't want gameplay, then watch movie. Venom, I heard weeks ago the Avengers Project might have show up. And it did not. Okay. Venom, do you think Gwen State? Yep, already read that. People need to let individual biases go. People can't. It's very difficult to let individual biases go. It's very difficult. I haven't let all my individual biases go. I haven't. It's very difficult. Very difficult. Didn't they say unread a Ultimate Alliance reboot? What? What do you... Dude says, damn, man, I've asked the same question like 6 times. I'm sorry, okay? I can't read it. I haven't read it yet. I don't know where it is. Which gameplay demo did you like the most? Spider-Man PS4 or The Last of Us Part 2? Did you see The Last of Us 2? Did you see The Last of Us Part 2? That Last of Us Part 2? Oh my God. Beautiful. Spider-Man was great. It was. But that Last of Us Part 2 was beautiful. I'm sorry. Spider-Man was wonderful. But that Last of Us Part 2 was beautiful. Oh, Lord. Dude said, what do you think about the atmosphere? The atmosphere was cool. I mean, you're talking about within the game? Within, like, the tone of the game? And I don't... It's too early. But I definitely feel like a Spider-Man PS1 with some seriousness in it, too. But it's Spider PS1, and I'm like, oh, man. Is it just me who thinks the dive bomb swing looks really clunky and awkward? It doesn't look clunky and awkward to me. A lot of people have been saying that. It doesn't look clunky and awkward. I don't know. It doesn't look clunky and awkward to me. But if other people think so, then you tell them. Tell Insomniac. Do you think this will be better than Ultimate Spider-Man? I think this could be the best Spider-Man game. Period. I think it could be better than all the other Spider-Man games. Does that mean it'll be better, like, from a... I think it'll be better in the way that it has everything that you want. Everything that you want in a Spider-Man game is going to be in here. That's... Everything that you've experienced in a Spider-Man game is going to be in here. Every good thing. And I think that's going to make the experience really great. So, yes. But it'll probably depend on the person. WB has an unannounced game they're going to show on Thursday. It's probably MK11. Maybe. I'm trying to read y'all stuff. Venom. Which villain are you hoping to be in the game? I think a lot of them are going to be in the game. I think that it's easier to say what villains won't be in the game, and I think Venom is one of those villains that won't be in the game. But I think it's going to be a good number. I'm not going to go through the whole list. Probably Otto Octavius is in that game, though. He is in it, probably. Venom, please. I was just wondering why the villain would be Green Goblin because I thought it was Doc Ock. But the yellow light, makes sense. It makes sense for either of them. Asked this question like 3 times. All right, so I think I understand what you're saying. I don't think it's Doc. It could be Doc Ock. Norman Osborn is somebody that's already been introduced, so I'm like, but in the comics, Doc Ock was the one that forms the Sinister Six. I don't know. Maybe Doc Ock. Maybe it is Doc Ock, and he's Peter's boss. Or there's some connection to Peter with Doc Ock because whoever this person is, Peter's connected to him because he says, "Wait, you," so that he recognizes him. There's a connection there. So I don't know. I want to fight Lizard in the sewers. Maybe. Autocorrect. I didn't say the Avengers Project will be an Ultimate Alliance reboot. I think that's a way to put it so people understand it, but I think it's going to be a third-person game. I don't think it's going to be like... Yeah, I think it's going to be a third-person game. Spider-Man had more gameplay. The Last of Us 2 had more scripted story mission. Let me just reread that to make sure I understand what you just said. Spider-Man had more gameplay. The Last of Us 2 had more scripted story mission. Okay. 11 minutes and 54 seconds. Okay. 7 minutes and 11 seconds. 11 minutes, 54 seconds. 7 minutes, 11 seconds. Are you sure about that? Are you okay? They both had scripted story missions, but are you sure about that? Are you sure? They both had the story missions. Are you sure that there was more? Like now, there's more gameplay for Spider-Man because people can play it. But in terms of okay, The Last of Us 2 is my favorite part. Yep, the Vulture's voice actor, same one from the 2002 game. That's sweet. That's cool. Hey Venom, this man Matthew has been asking this question for some time. By the way, The Last of Us Part 2 had amazing animations. Last of Us Part 2 has them animations, bro. Oh my god. Ooh. Well, who is Matthew? Matthew, yellow light. I already answered that. I'm about to just see. The thing is, this was gonna happen. I'm gonna zoom to the very front, where we are now, in terms of the chat, and then people are gonna get mad because I didn't answer their question. That's what's gonna happen. But I'm gonna do it. We're skipping all. So if I didn't answer your question, you can bring it back. You can bring it back. Latest question that I see. Is personally I didn't care for The Last of Us Part 2. Never played the first one. Oh, you gotta play that first one. That first one, bro. That last y'all gotta play it. I'm telling you, you gotta play it. Insomniac we trust. That's why we got a new game. That's why everything in this game is brand new. It looks good though. It look good. I'm telling you the truth. Tell the truth. It look good, but okay. Venom, do you Marvel Games is gonna start with quality and then populate it just like what happened with Marvel Film Division? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. How long do you think the story mode will be? I think it's gonna be about 10 hours. About 10 hours. Not yeah. Well, maybe 8 hours. That's the sweet spot. If it's over 10 hours, oh, I'm good. If it's over 8, I'm good. But I think maybe 10 hours. What do you think about hidden thugs mixed in with citizens? I think that could be sweet, but what does that mean? Like if you're walking, then they gonna go like swing at you? Like how are they hidden? What does that mean? I don't know what that necessarily means. What do you think of jump force? Is that the when you press the two sticks down to do your superpower or whatever? What's jump force? What's jump force? Tell me what jump force is, please. I don't know. Venom, what's your favorite Spider-Man game? Ultimate Spider-Man. He says his is Web of Shadows. Venom, do you think the first game is trying to play it safe? And if there will be a sequel, I'm going to assume there will be. Listen, I can read. It's just you didn't have a comma or anything. They will take bigger risks to make it better than the first. Maybe. I don't know if they'll take bigger risks. I don't know. Do I think they're playing it safe? Yeah. But it still looks great. See, I got to now I feel like I'm just prefacing that to not piss y'all off. I'm about to stop prefacing because I feel like I'm now, What about the Venom movie? What about it? Does the game story give you Spectacular Spider-Man vibes? Nah, I didn't really get that. Some people say yeah, but nah, I didn't really get that. The Asian sidekick dies in Spider-Man PS4. What? Yuri Watanabe? I mean, maybe she does die. Yeah, it happened during someone's demo. What do you mean? What happened? She died in someone's demo? If Insomniac spoiled that, then ooh. Yo, Venom, do you think if Insomniac makes trilogy of Spider-Man games that they'll finish the series strong, unlike how Rocksteady finished the Arkham series? I don't know. I don't know. What kind of question is that? Sure. Certain individuals pull out a gun if you randomly throw around environment interactions and are revealed to be enemies. Oh, that's cool. Oh, Jump Force, the game at Xbox conference. We'll talk about that in a moment. Anyone who says Insomniac we trust, no, he's just trying to piss Venom off. I mean, you're not going to piss me off with that. I just don't say that. Venom, did you also notice the side swing having Spidey swing from the sky previously? Hope that will be corrected, even though it would be a bit annoying to only be able to do it in interiors. I haven't seen that. Oh, I know what you're talking about. It didn't bother me. Does anyone think it's unfair to compare the Spider-Man game to the Arkham games? How is it unfair? I saw a comment, and it said, listen, the thing is, the Batman games were great because there were only bad Batman games before. And that meant that they had to do some bull. And I'm like, so because there was nothing that came before it, they had an advantage. But I think the point is, because there were Spider-Man games that came before that were of quality, now where do you go? I'm going to just make a video and title it What You Could Do That's New in a Spider-Man Game or something like, because how do we live on a planet where like we have this technology, we can do so many different things, so many new things, and people are like, well, everything's been done in a Spider-Man game. Make a Spider-Man RPG. There's so many things you could do. Oh my gosh, but it's all right. So yes, you can compare the two. Yes, just because Spider-Man had plenty of Spider-Man games before, then that means you have an advantage. You have an advantage. Batman, it was disadvantaged. There weren't Batman games before, so they had to come up with new stuff. Spider-Man game, there were stuff before. Now, that was already thought of. Let's think of something else. Like, oh, but it's Spider-Man. What else can you do? I'm just going to make a video. Do you think if you weren't critical about the game, the gameplay would not be what it is right now? No, I don't think that I had anything to do with that. Like, I mean, not solely me, if anything. I'm not, no. I think that, people that were vocal, made an impact. It wasn't me. Like, if it weren't for me, we would all be in shambles. No. The heck? Absolutely not. I think this is pretty cool that you can see into the windows. Yeah. Venom, did you watch the gameplay of Spidey dive bombing from top of Empire? I have not seen that yet. They're superhero games. Duh, why not compare? The glowing light at the end of the demo was our dreams and hopes of Rocksteady Superman game. It's not a bad thing being compared to the Arkham games. They were great games, so I don't know why people are getting upset over comparison. Venom, how do you think MCU Uncle Ben died? I think it's basically the ultimate version of it, and I hope we see it in an untitled Homecoming sequel. I think they should do it where he died like he did in the comics, where the robber broke into the house and killed him. When are you going to do the video about the new ideas for Spider-Man games? I don't know when. Soon. Probably film it tomorrow. I'm right now editing the part 3 and 4. I'm like filming everything for the Spider-Man story. And we're gonna get it up there. I was kind of upset that Superman didn't get announced though. I was very upset. Now, let's move on. No Avengers, no Superman. Maybe they'll announce Superman later this week. I don't know. But E3 this year was something else. All right. It was great. It was cool. It was amazing. But the one thing that left me puzzled, I was just puzzled, was that we didn't get that Superman. Was that we didn't get that Superman. Was that we didn't get that Avengers. Was that we didn't get that. But it's all right, though. It's all right. Because Rocksteady making something. We don't know what it is yet. They making something. And maybe we'll find out. Maybe we won't. Man. There's this thing on my chat that's stuck. This is way up, though. It says, first of all, it says, I think you need to replay Spider-Man 2. Your nostalgia is blinding you from the truth that this web swing is much better. This is coming from someone who plays Spider-Man 2 a lot. Well, when I look at the game, the web swinging does not look as good as Spider-Man 2's. Is that a better response? Is that better? I think it's just my opinion. As you have yours, I have mine. But what we will say is that what won E3, what stole the show, because there were two games that got my attention. That first game that caught my attention was Last of Us 2. Because them animations. That second game. Did y'all see? Did y'all see that Kingdom Hearts 3 gameplay? That Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the... Oh my... Somebody had the nerve. Somebody had the nerve. On my last video, again, like I said, that comment section is hilarious. Had the nerve to say, Kingdom Hearts 3 looked like the other Kingdom Hearts. Oh, you done lost your everlasting mind if you think Kingdom Hearts 3 look like the other Kingdom Hearts games. Oh, you done lost your everlasting mind if you think that... Did you see it? Did you see them graphics? Did you see that game? They... Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all, that... Ooh. Oh my God, my heart, man, my heart. It was too beautiful. It was so beautiful. It was so detailed and crisp, and the environment just, oh my God. Wow. Square Enix, Tetsuya Nomura, oh my God. And then, okay, the third game that did get my attention that I forgot about actually, but I was looking forward to was Cyberpunk 2077. Cyberpunk 2077. Yo, that game gonna be so sweet. Because you know what excites me the most about Cyberpunk 2077, and I'm gonna make a video about this too. When you look at like Grand Theft Auto, like that game is good. You know, it's good. It's detailed and all that. It's detailed at some points. Some points it's not detailed, but you know, it's a good game. When you look at like games like Deus Ex or the games that have like open environments, but they're not open worlds, they have like really good details, like really specific details, but it's not an open world. This is like the combination of the two, where you have an open world with details. Now, in that trailer, some people disappeared when they was walking. If y'all didn't catch it, people was vanishing while walking. But that game right there, oh, that game slapping, bro. That game slapping. All in all, y'all, E3 this year was alright. It was good. Spider-Man PS4 look amazing. I'm looking forward to seeing Mo. I'm looking forward to playing the game. But I don't know, man. I'm just shocked with Kingdom Hearts, and Spider-Man PS4 was great though. All right, and that's what's great. You know, I am excited about Spider-Man PS4. I think it's gonna be amazing. I think it may be the best superhero game yet. I think it will set the bar for these superhero games. I think these other superhero games, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to rise up. They're gonna have to rise up. Marvel gonna have to, you know, and I think they know that. And I really wish we saw the Avengers project, but we didn't. But oh well, you know. And E3 was cool. E3 was cool. I'm not disappointed at all. I didn't really have too many expectations. Xbox did their thing. Xbox had a better conference than Sony. I said it. Xbox had a better conference than Sony. Be it they only showed games that, well, they mostly showed games you can play on the PlayStation 4. But their conference was better, which is cool. Hats off to them. They finally didn't get an L. Because Microsoft, y'all, Xbox... I don't understand Xbox sometimes. They be just messing up. Xbox be just messing up. But this year they did a good job. And hopefully they continue it. They announced a new system. They said the next Xbox is plural. They're gonna have a Xbox 2, Xbox 3, and 4 come out all in the same year. You know, so you get to choose which one you want. And then PlayStation, you know, they got the new PlayStation coming out next year. Next year they announcing all these systems. Watch. Next year they announcing the Xbox and Play. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be blazing. Are you going to play it at E3? Am I going to play Spider-Man at E3? No, I'm not in California. I will not be going to E3 for a while. I'll go to E3 one day, but I'm not going for a while. When I go to E3, things may be entirely different. Yeah. So, yeah. Let's continue. If you have any more questions, you can ask them. Outside of that, I'm about to wrap up. We're about to hit that 2-hour mark. For those watching not live, then we're not going to hit that 2-hour mark because there was 14 minutes of me watching watching the what do you call it? The Shocker gameplay. With that also being said, you guys can tweet me under Twitter. I be on Twitter, you know what I'm saying? I want to respond to this dude who's been tweeting some some of y'all don't be making sense, dog. I'm honest. Some of y'all don't be making sense. So I shared my video yesterday, right? The video that I made with my friends when I pissed a lot of y'all off. I understood. I knew y'all was gonna be mad. Y'all gonna be mad. You know, Spider-Man. So, dude says, even as a PS4 fanboy, if y'all really want something new and original, you wouldn't stick to being console gamers. Then puts a laughing face. Like it's 2018. Just buy a PC and you'd get all of the originality you could ask for, and it'll look and run way better, LOL. I didn't know what this dude was talking. Like, go to PC because console games aren't original. But I never said console games aren't original. But because I said Spider-Man PS4, it looks like other Spider-Man games. And I was like, what? He said, you always talk about Spider-Man PS4 being unoriginal. When even as a PS4 fanboy, I know the easy solution is just to be a PC gamer. Because unless you like 3-person open world games with stealth elements, I don't understand what he's talking about. I said, I don't understand how being a PC gamer would change my opinion on Spider-Man PS4. He said, you'll grump at Spider-Man PS4 regardless, which is hilarious to me. But I mean in general, based on your mindset. You totally got a PC gamer perspective, LOL. So you'd be a lot more satisfied with a decent rig and just slap a 1070 in there and bam, cynical and with graphics and free online. So I was like, I'm just going to answer your tweets when I do my live stream because you on, I don't know what you smoking. You on another level. Like, first of all, when I do my PC thing, I'm going to get a 1080 Ti. Or no, I'm going to get the 2080 Ti. I'm going to get whatever, you know, I'm not getting no 10, you know, I'm getting top of the line, first of all. Second, what are you talking about? What is he talking about? Talking about get a, you know, and that's what I'm talking, like, the idea, Venom, you're just grumpy. Venom, you're just always hating. Venom, you're just always blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not. I'm just telling you my perspective, telling you what I see. And people don't like it, so then they have to delve into the whole, you're just this, you're just that, blah, blah, blah. You know? And then, like, I don't know where just get a PC then. If you think Spider-Man PS4 is unoriginal, just get a PC. Why? Like, what? It just didn't make sense to me. It didn't make sense. And you know, sometimes I deal with that a lot, actually, a lot. People just talk, and I'm like, I don't know what y'all talking about. Like, I don't know what y'all talking about. Some people just be talking, and it confuses me. It baffles me. So yeah. Are you going to upload a playthrough? Actually, I'm going to live stream the entire game. Every time I play the game, I'm live streaming it. Every time. From day one to probably the third day when I beat it. I'm live streaming the entire thing. And then, because I want to do Venom Time, but I don't have a capture device anymore. So it'd just be easier for me to live stream. With that being said, Venom Time is going to come back in the future. Venom Time come. It's gonna have an intro and everything. You know, for those of y'all that ain't never seen Venom Time, y'all new Venom Time, dog. Venom Time. Hey, it's coming back. I ain't forget. But for now, it's gonna still be called Venom Time, but it ain't gonna be like edited and stuff. It's just gonna be the live stream. Yeah. Like when they played only the music and dialogue with no sound effects, that was weird. But the game looked awesome anyway. Yeah, that was weird. And I tweeted them. I was like, "Yo, like, what y'all playing Kingdom Hearts? No sound effects. It's weird. It looks strange, but whatever." Venom, when you upload the story videos, when they're all done, I'm editing them right now. Actually, so yeah. How does playing a PC make games more? I don't know, man. I don't know. Look, I think that the Spider-Man PS4 takes things done in other games and elevates them. And like, sure, it looks similar to TASM, but dude, that don't mean it's not original. Okay. Okay. I just think that the game, it looks like the other games. I didn't say, it's not original, but I think that there aren't many things in this game that's like new. But I think they're doing a great job with everything that they're incorporating into the game, and it's making the game look so good. The game's gonna be great, y'all, and I am so happy. Game gonna be good. Game gonna be good. Venom, what are you gonna use to record the game on your channel? A PS4. That's it. Venom, do you watch John Campea? I have not lately. I used to though. He said, "I just noticed your tooth." Yeah, it's been there. If you're live streaming, don't look at chat spoilers. Yeah, I will not. The chat will be closed off. Who would you like to be in Jump Force? I'm not really into anime like that, so I can't really respond to that. What is your favorite Spider-Man game? Ultimate Spider-Man. That's my stuff. And Web of Shadows. I was about to say Web of Spider-Man. Web of Shadows has some great features and some great things, some great introductions. But Ultimate Spider-Man was my thing. I just love that story, even though it was so short. I love that story. I love the characters. The world. It was just cool. And then being Venom, it was just sweet. And Spider-Man PS1 was, oh my god. That game, y'all. That game. And I see that in this game, which makes me so excited. But with that being said, y'all, we about to end this stream right here because your boy gotta go eat because I'm hungry. I was eating some chips throughout the stream, but I'm hungry. It's time to eat some food. I want to thank all of y'all for watching. Thank y'all for rocking with me. We had a great time. E3 was looking good. I want you to stay tuned because I got some videos talking about. I'm gonna have to make a standalone video about that character that's gonna show up, and then so I'm gonna do that. I got a video, the story, my story, part 3, and also I have a video to make now. I have to start making it with a new ideas for Spider-Man. Where Spider-Man, what hasn't been done with Spider-Man in gaming. That's what the video will be called, something like that. So I got that. I got a lot of stuff lined up. So make sure y'all subscribe if you ain't already. If you have not subscribed already, subscribe to your boy Venom because we about to have a good time. As always, I thank y'all for watching me, watching you, watching me. Peace. No, I didn't freeze. Y'all thought I froze. Peace, y'all. Have a good one. Peace.